Today on Hot News, I've got some information about your job prospects, and it's not all bad news. Promise.
Think the iPhone is pricey? I'll show you a phone that's 2,600 times more expensive.
This cute little bunny has an important message. I'll explain.
If you hate your life, here's a chance to buy someone else's.
Trey Magnifique. A new episode of Hot News starts right now. Here's a recap of the week's top stories. Residents of Texas and Oklahoma are picking up the pieces after tornadoes tore through parts of the states, destroying homes and flooding towns. President Bush says the troops in Iraq will stay put for now, but they'll have shorter tours of duty. Speaking of staying put, American Airlines grounded more than half of its fleet this week to make safety inspections. The cancellations left about 100,000 passengers stranded and prompted an apology from American's CEO. British Airways banned supermodel Naomi Campbell from ever flying with them again after an incident last week. Facebook now has instant messaging. It's called Facebook Chat. Actress Misha Barton was sentenced to 3 years probation in her DUI case. Sorry, class of 2008, you picked a bad time to graduate. According to Monster.com, only 59% of employers say they're planning to hire a recent grad this summer. Last year, more than 3/4 of employers wanted a piece of the class of 2007. Need a little good news? Well, for those of you who can find jobs, your starting salary will average close to $40,000.
An Australian man named Ian Usher is planning to auction off his life on eBay. The winner will get his house, his job, his friends, and perhaps most importantly, his jet ski. There is one thing, however, the winner won't get.
I'm keeping my name, I'm sticking with that. The new person comes in and keeps their own name.
So, if Ian's life looks pretty good to you, the auction begins on June 22nd.
Here's a look at some headlines from college newspapers around the country. Archaeologists from the University of Oregon have set off a media frenzy over feces. Dennis Jenkins and his team discovered human poop that DNA tests reveal is 14,300 years old. That predates the Clovis, who up to now scientists believe were the first humans to live in North America. At USC Law School, laptops are being banned in some classes. Professors say students are spending too much time on their computers and less time participating. And finally, a senior at NC State tried to sell her vote for the Democratic Party on eBay. Sarah Yazin was told to remove it. She didn't realize it was a Class 1 felony. And yes, there were bidders. What is Oprah Winfrey's birth name? Is it A, Orpah, B, Harpo, C, Ophelia, or D, Sally Jesse Raphael? The answer before you can say Oprahzon. So what is Oprah's given name? It's A, Orpah, after a character in the Bible. But Oprah decided to change her name because too many people had trouble pronouncing it.
The Diamond Crypto is one cell phone that you definitely won't get for free by signing a 2-year contract. This baby is made of solid platinum, gold, Madagascar ebony, and 25 carats of diamonds. When you get one, make sure you call your parents and tell them you just spent $1.3 million on a cell phone. I'm guessing you can afford the minutes.
Do you have bad credit? Well, for once, that could be a good thing. Spend on Life is giving out multiple scholarships worth up to $5,000 each. Only students who have been rejected for a student loan because of bad credit are eligible. So to get a shot at the $5K, write an essay about what going to college means to you. The deadline's May 15th. Good luck.
If you're an animal lover, then leapingbunny.org is for you. The Coalition for Consumer Information on Cosmetics is against animal testing. The group publishes a list of cosmetic companies, animal care products, household products, and personal care products that do not test on animals. You can show support for furry little friends by joining a letter writing campaign pressuring companies to join the coalition. and you can buy products that have the Leaping Bunny logo. It's a lot easier than changing your name to KentuckyFriedCruelty.com, like the PETA staffer back in 2005. Google it if you don't believe me.
If you have a video camera, you can be a part of Hot News. We want to look at your life, whether it's a tour of your dorm, an introduction to your friends, or the crazy stuff that goes on at the weekend mixer. Register as a reporter to find out how to get us your stuff. Well, that's it for us for today. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.